Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. We've got a ton of ground to cover today because we're cracking wide open the lore, the legends, and honestly, the sheer terror of the newest Blood of the Veilorim source material. If you're a lore nerd like me, obsessed with deep world building, ancient magic, and terrifying mythical creatures, you are in the exact right place. We're going to take the material we just witnessed and break it down piece by piece, decoding the mysteries surrounding Ma, Feilor, and a very specific, shape-shifting crow.
Okay. Let's dive right into this. We're decoding 5 distinct mysteries today. First, the secrets of the Black Flow. Second, the ancient Veilorim revealed. Third, the deadly forest expedition. Fourth, beware the drowned singers. And finally, Magar's hidden power awakens. Starting off with Section 1, Secrets of the Black Flow, Magical Geography.
So right after Sarah the Crow saves Ma and Feilor, she whisks them away into this incredible magical tunnel. And what's wild here is that the Black Flow isn't just some random hidden cave system. The source explicitly defines it as a sentient, magical pathway. It's completely beyond mortal knowing. It literally only opens to whom it wills, and it takes you exactly where you need to go. Even crazier, its exit stays hidden and actually changes based on whatever its protector wants. I mean, think about that. It's essentially sentient geography.
And just to put into perspective how completely broken this magic is compared to normal travel, Feilor realizes they cross dozens of leagues in barely half an hour. Dozens! To cover that kind of distance in literally minutes completely defies mortal physics. It's undeniable proof that the entity protecting them, Sarah, is wielding a level of magic that is functionally god tier. Which naturally brings us to Section 2, the ancient Veilorim revealed, a hidden history.
Because that kind of insane power forces the question, right? What exactly is Sarah? Well, looking at Feilor's knowledge of the ancient texts, we get a baseline of these known Veilorim traits. They carry immense hidden powers, and they live completely unseen right under the noses of humans, elves, orcs, and dwarves. But get this, they are documented in archives older than 2,000 years. So they aren't just some rare offshoot. They are a deeply ancient foundational piece of this world's history.
So, the absolutely crucial point here is this exact number, 2100. According to Feilor, it has been exactly 2,100 years since his ancestors, alongside the founders of the land, raised the first monolith. Keep that number locked in your head, because it unlocks a massive realization.
When you connect the dots on this historical timeline, it's mind-blowing. Sarah casually drops that she felt the magic of the Black Flow the very first time she visited, right before they finished that first monolith. Wait, what? Do the math. If the monolith was built 2,100 years ago and she was there before it was finished, Sarah is immortal. The math confirms it for sure. She is a Veilor, a literal walking myth.
All right, shifting gears to Section 3, the Deadly Forest Expedition, World-Building Clues.
So why are they even out in this terrifying wilderness to begin with? Feilor is on a contracted expedition headed to a destination called Meruten. He's got to deliver a pretty dire report to his wealthy backer, basically warning the guy that whatever he's hoping to find in this forest, it's steeped in death and blood, and going there is incredibly reckless. But, Feilor's got that classic adventurer cynicism. He already knows rich guys paying for expeditions rarely listen to warnings because they've already decided what they want to find.
And that brings us to this absolutely chilling quote. When they finally stop to rest, Feilor absolutely insists on making camp far away from any water, saying, "Old habit around here. Water carries more than sound." I mean, come on, if you've consumed any fantasy media ever, a creepy wanting to avoid the water is the ultimate massive red flag. It's such a brilliant piece of foreshadowing, telling us the environment itself is just as lethal as any spell.
Which dumps us right into Section 4, Beware the Drowned Singers, Bestiary Breakdown.
Let's take a clinical, bestiary-style look at the monsters that ambush them in the night. Meet the Nereth. According to the old texts, these are ancient, highly dangerous creatures known as the Drowned Singers. Feilor flat out calls them the most dangerous things in the land. Nobody escapes that lake to tell the tale. They are the undeniable apex predators of this aquatic environment.
Their hunting method is just straight up terrifying. Step 1, they wear the voices of the dead to disorient you. We actually saw this when Ma started hearing that deep, rasping woman's voice inside her head right before the attack. Step 2, they use intense emotional manipulation to lure the living right into the water. And step 3, once you're submerged, they drown and consume you to steal whatever power you have.
And this brilliantly illustrates the horrific duality of their trap. You've got this heartbreaking illusion of Ma hearing her mother and father calling her,
wrapping her in promises of safety and love. But the dark, cold reality? Under the surface, it's just the Nereth, demanding her power while they actively try to drown her. It is pure psychological horror paired with lethal physical danger.
But hey, the Nereth made one fatal miscalculation. They totally underestimated their prey. Let's hit Section 5, Ma's hidden power awakens, the core mystery. Ma's survival wasn't just a stroke of luck. As they pulled her down, she just let go. Her hidden power finally woke up, and she unleashed this blinding, burning light underwater. It terrified the Nereth so completely that they actually broke off the attack, screaming that she was going to burn them all. In a split second, the apex predators became the prey to a magic they couldn't even comprehend.
But right here is where the lore gets super complicated. We know the Veilorim, like Sarah, have these documented ancient hidden powers. But then there's Maha. Feiler is absolutely adamant about this. Maha is explicitly not a Veiler. Yet she possesses this unknown, burning, ancient magic that doesn't fit anywhere in those 2,000-year-old archives. She is a total anomaly.
Now, Sarah flat out refuses to tell Ma what she actually is or what terrible price she's going to pay for this crazy power, just leaving her completely in the dark. But the emotional core of this whole thing is Feiler. Despite his cynical exterior, he steps up. He promises Ma that whatever she is, she won't have to face her unknown destiny alone, not as long as he's breathing.
So what does this all mean? It leaves us staring at the biggest question on the board. If the ancient archives meticulously document the Veilorim, and Ma definitely isn't one of them, what ancient power does she actually carry? What kind of magic predates or exists totally outside these known legends? I want you guys theorizing on this. To continue decoding this mystery with us, make sure you scan or visit Malorin.com to dive even deeper into the lore. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and as always, keep questioning the shadows.